So today we are going to discuss about the media studies. In the media studies, we will read properly that what is media, what kinds of media, and why we use the media for our purposes. So basically the term media in its modern application relating to communication channels was first used by Canadian communication theorist Marshall McLuhan, who started in Counterblast. The
Good
media
morning,
are not toys. So today we will going to discuss about the media and its types and uses. So basically media components are the tools that students can use to help them analysis media products. Detailed analysis is the skill that underpins successful case studies and students to create their own purposes. Modern media comes in a many different formats, including print media, in which books, magazines, newspaper, and the second hand, a television, movies, video games, music, cell phones, various kind of softwares, and the internet are present in the media. Because each type of media involves the both content and also a device or object through which that content is delivered. In this, we will discuss about the introduction, media, types of media, use in learning situations, merits, demerits, social media, and advantages of the social media. Here is introduction about the media. So media is the very source of mass communication. For instance, it plays the roles of publishing, broadcasting, and supplying news through the interest collectively. It comprises a wide range of forms like a television, print, radio, even in the internet also. In this, we will talk about the education and media are integral part of learning. In this, media is everywhere. It becomes a part of our daily life. In this, we will transfer and persons form of the society. So media are the communication outlets or tools used to store and deliver information or data. The term refers to components of the media communication industry such as print media, publishing, the news media, photography, cinema, broadcasting, digital media, and advertising clearly, in which we can discuss the social impact, what kind of social impact from the media. Firstly, that media are any devices that assist and the instructor to transmit to a learner that was the knowledge, skills, additional materials to grasp and learn the concept effectively. In a large consumer-driven society, electronic media such as a television and print media, newspapers are important for distributing advertisements. More technological advanced societies have access to goods and services through news media than less technological advanced societies. In addition to the advertising role, media are nowadays tools for sharing knowledge around the world, because analyzing the evaluation of media within the society, their roles in building connections between politics, culture, economic life, and society. In this, newspaper have provided opportunities to advertisers and to readers seeing up-to-date information on foreign affairs or the economy. He also sees the internet as offering an opportunity to establish a fair and equal system of the knowledge as the internet. Similarly, media and communication psychology has helped to connect diverse people from far and near a geographical location. When we are using the media, we can't observe that our relatives, our friends are so far. If we are using the video call option, we think that it's just so near to us. So it is also helped in the aspect online or internet businesses and other activities that have an online version. All media indeed to affect human behavior is initiated through communication, and the intended behavior is couched in psychology. Here we have four types of media. First is the print media, visual media, audio media, and audio visual media. First, we will discuss about the print media. So print media is one of the oldest and basic form of mass communication. It includes newspapers, weeklies, magazines, monthlies, and other form of printed journals. A basic understanding of print media is essential in the study of the mass communication. Print media is one of the oldest, as I know you firstly, because they come to the general public in a printed form, hard copy. The magazine selections of newspapers provide a colorful bucket of information and entertainment. If I'm talking about the most vital and significant purpose of the print media is to share information as a written interface to a strictly targeted audience for whom the particular set of information or data has been meant for genuinely. In this, we have a kinds of print media, that is the newspaper and weeklies, consumer and trade magazines, billboards and posters, direct mail, letters and postcards, etc. Basically, print media are the lightweight, portable, disposal, publication printed on paper and circulated at physical copies in forms we call books, newspapers, magazines, and newsletters. They hold informative and entertaining content that are of general and special interest. Next one is the visual media. Visual media is a colloquial expressions used to design things like TV, movies, photography, painting, and so on. Basically, a visual media is equal to 1,000 words in meaning to a listener. All the so-called visual media turn out on closer inspection to involve the other senses. Basically, picture, photography, painting, drawing, clear, is used widely by the people to express their ideas, opinions, and sentiments. This refers to the art of combining text and pictures to communicate information. Visual media helps readers clarify and comprehend information because they are able to develop their own perception of their content and avoid misinterpretation. They also attract the pupil's attention and aid concentration. Basically, in the visual media, we have some kind of the visual elements, that is the line, shape, tone, color, pattern, texture, and form, because they are the building blocks of composition in art. Next one is the audio visual media. So audio visual media is an electronic media possessing both a sound and a visual component, such as a slide tape, presentation, films, television programs, corporate conferencing, church services, and live theater productions. It is also a combination of sound and signs. In this, it is a very useful medium for communication on cinema screen and videotapes. It is the most suitable for mass publicity. Basically, audio-visual aids are many devices which can be used to make the learning experience more concentrate, more realistic, and the more dynamic. An audio-visual aid is an instructional device in which the message can be heard as well as seen. It is also called the instructional material because audio literally means that hearing and visual means that which is found by seeing. So all such aids which endeavor to make the knowledge clear to us through our senses are called the audio-visual aids or instructional material. They are devices which can be used to make the learning experience. We have some audio-video aids like the projected aid and the non-projected aid. So projected aid is basically one in which term to be observed or projected on screen using mechanical devices. These aids are found to be very effective because movement can be added to sound and hence a realistic experience can be provided. The various project aids are a film and a film projector. Next one is the non-projected aid. No need to use equipment for the observation particularly because non-projected visual are easy to use, even very easy to use because projected visual are determined as media design in which still images are enlarged and displayed on a screen. The types of the projected visual that we can use in the classrooms are software, digital visuals and document cameras. Next one is what is the using of media to enhance the teaching and learning. So in this, media can be used in direct instructions, active learning teaching strategies and student project. Because media also helps for the teaching and learning and educating purpose clearly. Existing media resources can be used within lectures to stimulate the interest and development knowledge of the material being taught. This traditional approach is teacher-centric and information is pushed to the learner because media allows the instructors to facilitate the transfer of the expert knowledge to a novice learners. In this, media resources can also be used to engage students and facilitate active learning strategies which promote the deeper learning. For example, media provide a useful platform for teaching with cases, corporative learning, problem solving, and for giving more interactive lecture demonstrations. In this, instructors can engage the students and produce more meaningful and deep television pop music. We have to allow the instructor to facilitate this transfer of experts' knowledge. In this, student-created media involves a higher degree of engagement, promotes individual learning, social interaction, and immersion, and is highly customizable and collaborative. In this, students' alternative or complement to the traditional undergraduate students, firstly, they have to research their projects with the help of the media. In this, active learning strategies such as a group discussions and case studies, media could be a flip clip or newspaper article, song you hear on their radio, podcast or lectures. Students do all these things with the help of the media and can also create their own media. Like video projects can be a powerful learning experience. In the text of the teachers, take pictures of the progression of a student project or track their learning. Use it to post homework. Ask them to write about the significance of a posted pictures like perhaps a map, persons, document, share classrooms news with parents and faculty. In another hand, about the media in the text of the education. So mass media is input and important type of the communication to send messages to a large audience. Books are the one of the oldest method of the mass communication, as you all know firstly. Because we have to utilizing the various media like the print media, materials, radio, video, television, internet, e-learning and the multimedia clearly. Next, we firstly understand that how media can help the teaching and learning. Then why? Why use media? in learning and teaching. So in this, the use of media to enhance teaching and learning complements the traditional approaches to learning. Using media engages students, their retention of the knowledge, motivates interest in the subject matter, and illustrates the relevance of the many concepts. Firstly, we have to utilize the media before the discussion. We give the student an anchor, guide students through a description or discussion of the topics, rerun the media as a case study, and ask the students to analyze that what they see using the theories and concepts just discussed. In this, research suggests that people can learn abstract, new, and novel components more easily from the visual form. In this, we using the media for the social purposes, for connect the learning groups, educational systems, social network tools afford the students and institutions with multiple opportunities to improve learning methods. Here is media. Media basically that kind of platform where we can utilize or explore or dependency over here. The development of early writing and paper enabling longer distance communication system such as a mail, including in the Persian Empire and Roman Empire, which can be inferred as early form of the media. Because as you know, media is the communication tool. With the help of the media, we can do everything from everywhere to anywhere. In this, we can do a one-way communication, two-way communication, group communication, or more communication. And we also share our feelings, our thoughts, our opinion with the help of many kind of platforms which are included in the media. Next, how to use media in learning and teaching. First of all, media can also be a student generated. These ask the student to step into the role of the teacher and create content with engaged learning. Basically, media also created by a student. If I'm talking to you that how we can upload the photograph on different kind of platforms, so you know in this you are the generator. You can use the media for your satisfaction, to your modifications, to your relaxation, for creating something, for upload something, for watching documentaries, for create documentaries, for clicking the pictures, including various online technologies, for doing explore something, and learning the engaging students. Firstly, that is the cautions. Social media, basically a networking site, are seen as being very cool by children, and they may be pursued by their friends into joining them. The sites don't actually present and threats that don't already exist elsewhere online. It also utilizing the classroom activities. We can make its points effectively. We can widen the use of the class time. We have should be noticed is the one question and their whole answers will utilize with the help of the media. If we have making a project, then firstly we have to knowledge and explore the media with the different kinds of platforms, with different links or with different apps. What kind of advantages we have for using the media? So similarly, we have many kinds of advantages for using media. First of all, people used to perform folk songs and drama in various cultures. Similarly, it varies the communication. Communication devices are used to interact and communication. So in this, first of all, people get the latest news in a very short time. Distance is not a barrier. People get news daily through the media and update it ourselves. It educates people through television and radio programs. People get to learn about their health matter, environmental matter, and so on. If the child's knowledge increases, so children can learn from quiz programs, animal programs, and so on. They also provoke the discussions and assessments of one's values. They can connect learner with the events. They can capable for showcasing complex ideas, and this develop cognitive resourcing. Radio is convenient as people do get short news with the mobile phones. They have to grade in prompting mass consumer products, and this can in turn increase sales of the products. If we are talking about the television, so television allows the electronic duplications of the information. Media lets to diffuse of different cultures for showcase the different cultural practices. Similarly, if advantages here, rather we have a disadvantages of using media also, because some media content are not suitable for children. We can't increase in advertising in television and radios with the help of less attractive. Health problems, eyes problems, chronologues watching of the television can lead to eyesight problem. It can lead to personal injury because some people decide to float the stunt. Clear? Are showcased in the media that can lead to injuries. So it can lead to ruin of the reputations. It is a possible for one to create an anonymous account. So this can very dangerous for our health. So what kind of advantages for using media in the context of the students? Students can do anything in the media. They can deliver their lectures. They can do something very serious. They can do relaxation. They can do the project work. Basically, the biggest example or advantage of the social media is better communication. A student can connect with anyone at any point in their time via Kids Messenger or WhatsApp. They can use such platforms via their smartphones, tablet, computers, and learners can exchange the question, make phone calls or video calls. They can improve their analytical skills with the help of analyzing the theories. They can attention and maintain student interest. They can classrooms enable students to see the concept while they are watching the television and listening to the music. Next was the social media. So social media, many individuals will use the social media to stay in touch and interact with friends and families, while others use it to communicate with different communities. Many businesses will use social media as a way to market and promote their products. In addition, business to consumer website includes social components has been created to adopt these. It includes the various sites for the Facebook, MySpace for changing the way of interacting with each other. In this, we help to communicate for the internet to share the information and resources. It becomes larger and more accessible thanks to access to mobile applications, including Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. What kind of advantages we have while using social media? In this, you can reach the large audiences. You also have a direct contact with your audiences. You can create the organic content. Students to encourage their participations in the use of the social media. We also have to associate with using new technology because students involved in the project with the help of blogs. You have access to paid advertising services. You build up your brand. You drive traffic to your website. You can evaluate your performances. You also can join the social media networking for free services. We have to create the viral content, uncover valuable insights, and so on. Similarly, we have some kinds of the disadvantages. You can receive negative feedbacks. You open up the potential for embarrassment. You must spend a lot of time on your campaigns and you have to wait to see the results. So this is all about the media studies. In this, we are talking about the types, why we use media, and what is media firstly. So thank you so much for paying your attention here.